Toca just released a brand new free fashion mall in the Home Designer, and honestly, I love everything about it, from the outside building design to the inside and the furniture that comes with it. Starting off on the inside, we have this escalator with these glass door panels that cover it, and this poster is really cute. You can see a preview of the outfit pieces that we get alongside the release. Hidden inside this access panel next to the escalator is this super cool dress form / mannequin, sunglasses, and this really awesome wig. I think the colors for all three of the items are great, and I love the kind of space vibe it gives. It's really cool, and I really love the wig. It looks a bit weird on me, but just in general, the design of it is really great, and I really love that piece a lot. To the right of the escalator are these two big display windows like you might see at a department store, and they have these drop-down grates that have graffiti over them. I think that's a pretty cool detail. Not only does the side of the building have graffiti on it outside, but the grates on the outside downstairs level have graffiti, while the ones I'll show you later upstairs do not. So I think that's just a fun little feature they added. Plus, especially that bright colored graffiti on the right side is just so pretty. I love it so much. Heading over to the left side of the downstairs, there is this larger shop type area with, again, more doors with graffiti on them, and then there's this really cute blue awning at the top. I really like this little area. It reminds me of the downstairs of the Neat Street apartment building, but that little awning makes it feel more cozy or perhaps restaurant-like. I'm not sure of the term for it, but I really like this. Heading back over to the escalator to go upstairs, and just a quick side note, I really love that they used an escalator instead of an elevator. Anyway, this is the main lobby upstairs area. It's just a pretty big entryway. And then heading over to the right, there is this big store with a bit of a glass divider, and then it's just one open room with a window on the far side. I like this area. It's big, bright, open, and you can turn it into really whatever you want. Heading back over to the left of the escalator, there's this setback area with glass doors, and like I was saying, downstairs, the drop-down metal doors have graffiti on them, while the upstairs ones do not. I think that's just a really cool detail, again, to show that that was outside and this is inside. And then heading over even further to the left, there's a third storefront. It's set back like the second, but also big, open, and wide like the first one, and I really do like it. To the far left of it, there is a door that opens and closes, and past that door, there is a little room that I think of as a staff break room, but it could also be used as a dressing room or bathrooms or really anything. It's up to you. Accompanying this release are 4 new outfits in the character creator. There are these pink and black sweater skirt combos with these really cute chains on them. I really like the chains. They don't look great on me, but they're cute outfits anyway. And then there's this pink sweatsuit thing, and then a black one. I like the black one on me, but I really do like that bag from the pink one a lot. Heading into the outfit designer, we've got a bit more than 4. There are 15 plus items, and they're all from those outfits, but there's this black and white tank top, that black sweater, the pink sweater, and then a yellow turtleneck. As for jackets, we already saw them both earlier in the character creator, but there's that black crop top hoodie and then that pink jacket. I like the pink jacket a bit more, but both are really cute. I also really like these pink baggy pants and the gray sweatpants. The gray sweatpants are more what I would wear in real life, but the pink pants look really cute, especially with that keychain. As for the skirts, I really like how similar they are, and I already mentioned liking the chain, but I'll say it again, I think it's really cute. It reminds me a lot of this Kuromi skirt from the Hello Kitty and Friends Street Style pack, and the new black skirt looks like an upgraded version of this gray skirt, which I really like. There are 4 new pairs of shoes. This first one has these cute little stars on them, which I really like, and then there's black and white sneakers, these really cute pink shoes with the socks over them, and then my least favorite is the yellow pair with bows. And lastly, we have the new bag, which reminds me of rainbow sherbet with the color, and I would totally get this bag in real life. Alright, and moving on to the furniture. Now these are the shelves. My favorite is the pink one, although I really do like that ladder. And then there's also a mirror. I think the gradient on it is really pretty. There's this table that I think the metal looks pretty cool. It matches one of the wallpapers. I'm not quite sure what these 3 drinks are, but they are stamped with the logo of the coffee shop from Central Station, as are the cupcakes, so I'm assuming there's some sort of coffee. And there's also a coffee machine that matches the one in Central Station, and it has 3 different types of coffee that I'll show in a second. And there's also a microwave. Those are the 3 presets of coffee, and then there's this periwinkle chair that is so pretty, and also a hot pink table. These 3 display things, whatever they're called, 2 of them light up. I'll show that in a minute. And then I also really like this plant. The pot is so pretty. As for the lights, the twinkle lights, those ones are my favorite. I love how they hang, but I also do like the wall-mounted ones, and the ceiling can lights are also pretty. Moving on to tech, there's a black computer, an ATM, a security camera, a dressing room, a black credit card reader, a cash register with a cool sticker, and then some pink dress forms. As for the ATM, there's a cool secret. If you open that access panel and tap it, it shows 3 different color screens, and depending on what color the screen is, that's the color money it'll print. I really like that there's more colors of money in the game. We already had red, blue, purple, and of course green, but now we have gray and pink to add. There's that music player. I'll go through their songs in a second. And then this is really cool. It's a photo booth, and there are sticker options on the sides. You can see those 4 things. The words and the shapes both match, so there's 2 of each option, and I go through them pretty quickly here, but you can see them. And of course, it's a free pack, so everybody has this. But I think that's really cool. There's several backgrounds, and then there's 3 shade filters: the normal, the black and white, and the sepia, however you say it. I think that's pretty cool, and I really love that it's free now and everybody can use it. It's a lot better than the one in the Floople building. Okay, now I'm gonna play about 15 seconds of each of the 4 tracks on the music player. Let me know down in the comments which track was your favorite. The signs are pretty self-explanatory. It's just these. And we got 4 posters, which is really nice. I really like the rainbow coffee shop ones, but I also like the clothing ones too. I think those are pretty unique. Scrolling back through everything real quick again, and here's the lights for those display things. There's the green, purple, pink, and white settings, and then the lights for everything else. And then I totally missed these in the initial recording, but there's this really cute gift bag, shopping basket, and heart sign. Overall, I think this was a pretty cute furniture haul. We got over 45 new items, and they were all for free, which is an extra bonus. And I know a lot of people, including myself, were pretty confused of where the quote-unquote other half of the pack was. And for anyone who missed seeing it on Toca's Help Shift page, there was a leak of paid content, so any quote-unquote missing items will be out later in the month as part of that release. Alright, last but definitely not least is my final build. This coffee shop is so cute. I really love how it turned out. I did use items from Central Station, so not everything is free, and that goes for this entire build. But I really like how it turned out. I think using the other items with the new items supplementing it, it just looks so cute, and I can't get over it. This is definitely my favorite room in the entire build. There's a little advertisement area before the escalator, and then some carts that I definitely didn't steal from the mall before the escalator itself. Beyond that are the display case windows. I took inspiration from the outfits in the character creator, how they're the same yet opposite with the pink and black, and I did a pink and black and then a black and pink on the other side. And I originally tried to do this with pink and green, but couldn't get the outfits to work out. So as much as I love those colors, I do have to admit that black and pink fits the theme better. But anyway, I really like how it looked. I got the idea for the sunglasses and hats from Sharky Shark's thumbnail, so thank you for that. And yeah, overall, I really like how this turned out. Moving upstairs, I filled that little lobby entryway with some tables and stools. I used the pink stools instead of the periwinkle chairs for some variety, but let me know how you like it. Should I have used the periwinkle chairs instead? Here's this sunglasses station and 2 headbands thrown in just because, but I didn't really know what to put here, but I like how this turned out, and I like how it's that black and pink split again. In the back there's that photo booth, and you can see 2 twins that I made. It was the same base design, and then I did slight tweaks as well as 2 outfits that I made that are mix and matches, and then threw in some drinks. Over here, this is like the store Justice, but I used the Glint sign because it matches, so we're pretending that Glint isn't a makeup brand, but it's a store that's very bright and bubbly pink. Anyway, I used that cool wig and cool mannequin. I could have gotten duplicates if I'd planned ahead and done the trick before doing my build, but didn't think about it in time, and so anyway, I'm not upset about it. I think it looks really good there as the centerpiece, and I really like how this turned out. This is my second favorite after the coffee shop of this entire build, and yeah, I mean, really, I have no complaints about it. I think it's just super cute. And second to last is the employee break room. Now, in real life, my bedroom looks more like that last store we just looked at. I am not at all minimalist. I am so cluttered and bright colored, but I've really grown to like this style in the past few months, and it makes me really happy just to look at this simple gray kitchen. It should be boring, but it's not, and so anyway, I really like this room. I think it's a nice change from the bright and busy of the rest of the mall, and it's just a place for the employees to come hang out and have some cupcakes and just chill. And lastly is this black and pink shop. Now, I've never been to a luxury store before, but this is kind of what I imagined they'd look like. They've got the drinks over on the side, and then a fashion magazine at the desk showing what they've been featured in, and then a couple copies of all their outfits waiting for you to buy them. My favorite part of this is honestly the mirror and the shelf. I really like how that looks, and I don't dislike this shop, but it is my least favorite out of the 3, being the coffee shop, the other shop, and then this shop. But yeah, overall, I'm really happy with this release. I think we got a really good amount of furniture and an entire 2-story building that I love it. Honestly, I don't have any complaints about this, and all of it for free. That's really awesome. And so I'm looking forward to the gifts that we get in the upcoming weeks. And then we already got a hint of the furniture to come in a new release later this month. So I'm looking forward to that. I'll maybe do a redesign of the entire store once more furniture comes out. Let me know what you thought of the release down in the comments. Are you excited to build in the new free fashion shop? And thanks for watching.